Arizona state representatives are getting what they want. People are leaving, and the case is turning cold. Why Savannah Guthrie made this plea this morning. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I have been live with both Kim and Lewis from Nerd Report. So glad to have them. We've had a long conversation updating you guys on the latest in the Nancy Guthrie case. And honestly, I'm just getting frustrated, man. I'm over it. I'm so angry more than anything else because, yeah, TMZ is now reporting that the feds are kind of acknowledging the fact that this case is turning cold. It's becoming a cold case, which is horrifying. And so now as more details are coming out, there's images from the surveillance footage and everything else. Turns out we don't even know when these were taken, guys, because the Nest doorbell doesn't track the date of when it was taken. So even though they were telling us, Cash was saying it was taken the morning of the disappearance, that's incorrect. We actually don't know the dates of when these were all taken, which just brings us back even more to square one. Was this person from ages ago, casing it from another point? Is this even the suspect? I mean, this guy looks like it. Obviously, we need to know who this person was, but we were basically left back with nothing. And so that's why things are getting incredibly frustrating. Our sources say neither the still photo nor the video has helped them identify the getaway car or the suspect. As a reporter, authorities have been sweeping the area for video, suspicious persons and vehicles to no avail. And to be fair, they were looking at them pretty late as well. So things that may have recorded may have gotten overwritten at that point. Who knows? That core time in the beginning was wasted, in my opinion, by Pima County and the sheriff specifically. Now, here's where things take an interesting turn. The Guthrie family's new outreach, they're now offering up to $1 million for information leading to the return of Nancy. We're told the family has been thinking about making this offer for a while. In the video, Savannah does acknowledge that it would be a miracle. I want to play just a little portion of this.
Hi there. I'm coming on to say it is day 24 since our mom was taken in the dark of night from her bed. And every hour and minute and second and every long night has been agony since then of worrying about her and fearing for her and aching for her. And most of all, just missing her, We know that millions of you have been praying. So many people have been praying of every faith and no faith at all, praying for her return. And we feel those prayers. Please keep praying without ceasing. We still believe. We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home. Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. We also know that she may be lost. She may already be gone. She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves and is dancing in heaven with her mom and her dad and with her beloved brother Pierce and with our daddy. And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is. We need her to come home. For that reason, we are offering a family reward of up to $1 million.
Now, she goes on to explain where you can tip, and she focuses on the FBI call number instead, which is very telling as we watch this, and as it's heartbreaking to watch this. But now the story is coming in that this is something they had been wanting to do for some time. Sources in NBC are claiming, along with John DePierto, another NBC source to him, says she wanted to post $1 million reward on day one, but sheriff discouraged it, saying it would lead to too many false leads. This was reiterated in this NBC reporting here, where they mention here that, again, this was the family decided off the road after careful consultation and coordination with law enforcement. They were prepared to offer this from the beginning, but they were advised that doing so might overwhelm the infrastructure set up to field leads, according to a source close to family. This just gets me so frustrated, panel. I want to talk to you both, Kim and Lewis, as we wrap up sort of this update and everything else we've summed up. It just makes me so frustrated because she has the resources. Savannah Guthrie, of all people, you might say that's unfair. Okay. There are a lot of people who go missing and don't have the resources that she has. But to see that even someone with the resources couldn't get the proper help from this Pima County infuriates me. There's just no excuses at this point, knowing, okay, well, we might not have the infrastructure set up. You don't think NBC, Savannah Guthrie could have helped you, had more infrastructure to find her mom? You don't think they would have figured out ways to help you put up a call center to take leads and figure out what seems not real and what doesn't? I'm sure they would have dropped everything to do it. So this idea that they told them not to do this from the beginning is incredibly disheartening. I don't know what to think anymore. This sheriff has been so concerned with the media and everybody telling us to leave him alone. I'm incredibly mad that he's still on this case, to be perfectly honest. Savannah also confirming, seemingly, that her mother was taken from bed, which something even the sheriff had sort of backtracked and changed his mind on. Lewis, I want to go to you first. Do you feel like the sheriff knows anything about what happened here?
Yeah, but he retracts it like 30 minutes before. I don't know, man. I really don't know. What I could tell you for a fact, and I'll say it again, is after those hit pieces by government officials in cahoots, probably with mainstream media, it has zapped the energy out of this case and the interest. People are scared to even cover it. They don't want to be called grifters and names. And the congratulations, people like Alma, whatever her position is, because now the media is leaving. And then we get this news from TMZ stating that even the FBI is alluding to that this may become a cold case, which means years and years may pass if we get any answers. I pray for Savannah Guthrie and her family and stuff. And I don't know where to go from here, but I don't know what the sheriff knows or doesn't know at this point. He's not addressed to people. He's not addressed to public. He has little, 2-word sentences here and there. NBC, let me give you one little tidbit. Fox, let me tell you this over here. CNN here. Nothing on his official Twitter, nothing publicly stated. He's a mess.
Kim, what do you think? Do you think this Pima County has more information than we know, or do you think they really are out of complete leads?
I think from the outside looking in, it certainly does look like the leads that maybe they hoped they would have had did not pan out the way they had wanted them to. There's been a lot of news today also about the DNA, that apparently there is still DNA that is being tested, but the samples are not ideal. And that means it's going to take a lot longer for there to be analysis done on them. And it looks like it's going to be a very advanced and complicated process. So I'm hearing that it could take weeks, months, year to be able to kind of have it be stable enough that they'll be able to run testing on it and be able to identify somebody, which, I mean, eventually I think the truth will come out, tends to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. And that's really, really discouraging. One of the things that the FBI told TMZ, this source told TMZ, is that they really want to keep the pressure on because eventually somebody involved will say something. Someone will overhear it, and then hopefully someone will do the right thing. And with the rewards that are now on the table, I really do hope that maybe that help sway someone that might be nervous about coming forward with what they know. And I do hope that they do find answers soon, because even if it is, even if Nancy is no longer with us, I still hope that the Guthries would be able to get some form of closure so that they can know definitively, because I can't imagine how difficult that is to live with. And obviously want the best for them and everybody involved. But I do feel like whether it's, in the next coming weeks or possibly in a year, I get the feeling that this is going to be one of these cases that people are going to study. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a docuseries come out in a couple of years that we'll all be back on this panel going, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? That was what was happening, because it doesn't look good from the outside looking in.
No, I agree. As you pointed out, that the DNA issue, they only have partial DNA, but then who knows if it's going to be able to go through the CODIS now. We're getting so much information as it comes in. And yeah, the truth does need to come out so we can figure out why this was so difficult to find. At the same time, as you reminded us earlier, Kim, this defies all expectations. This is not a typical case at all, especially at her age, etc. So this is definitely another wheelhouse of what's traditional, but still you'd think that also with the resources they have, as we learned from John Hubbard and others, this should have been easier to at least get a little bit closer on. At least I don't know. We could spend a whole hour talking about all the missteps, but you guys can stay tuned. We'll keep you posted as more information comes out. Make sure you're supporting. Let me show you both there it is, Lewis over at Nerd Report. It's Kim over here as well in Popcorn Planet. Make sure whether you're watching live or on this replay, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, and smash that thumbs up as well. We will keep you privy to this story. We will be getting into other stories, but we'll, during our lives especially, try to give you guys updates as this is progressing. But man, this is a sad update to know that we are basically at the beginning. There's nothing to report on. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? I want to hear your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more updates here on Popcorn Planet.